you're all very welcome. We're going to do a really strong practice for the back body today. So you're going to need a couple of blocks or something along those lines to support yourself, and make sure that the area around your mat is nice and clear and safe, just in case you take a little tumble. And yeah, it's going to be quite a warm class, I think. And we're going to start off on our backs. So take a block with you onto your backs and bend your knees with your feet hip distance apart. Put my mic on. Okay, just pop the block beside you initially, and with the feet hip distance apart and parallel, you're just going to take some pelvic rocking movements. So as you inhale, just drop the tailbone down into the floor, and you can, if you put your hand under the small of your back, you can feel the sacrum lifting off the floor, creating that hollow in the low back area. Good. And then you're going to exhale and lift the tailbone up off the floor, and you'll feel that area pressing down, the sacrum pressing down into the ground as you do that. Okay? And again, just moving with the breath, inhaling, tailbone down. Exhaling, tailbone lifts up. Inhaling, tailbone moves down. So it's a very small rocking movement. You may not be able to see it too well in me because I'm wearing dark colours. So don't be surprised, it's only an inch or so of movement there. And just notice how that feels across the low back when you do that. Notice if there's any catching or stickiness there. Exhaling and lifting. Inhaling and dropping tailbone down. Exhaling and lifting. Okay, good. Inhale, press the tailbone into the floor. And then exhaling and lifting. And then just pause. Just pause and put your hands on your belly there, just around the navel. Let your knees drop in toward each other. And feel your breath reaching down into your belly there, allowing it to swell. Exhale. Just allow your skin to soften. Good, another inhale there. Feel your back body pressing into the ground beneath you. Exhale. And just connecting in with the physical, noticing how you feel. And then bring your awareness down to the navel area. This area here is called the dantian area, and it's the seat of all your energy in your body. And we're going to be using that tonight. We're going to be really working that energy to drive us forward. And it's usually the back body that has the strength and the power to propel us forward through life's challenges, both physically and energetically. And just I'd like you to think about what is it that motivates you, what is it that drives you, and perhaps using that energy to help drive you through the practice this evening. So just keeping that in the forefront of your mind as you move through. So just take a moment and see if you can really connect in with what is it that drives you. And then bringing that awareness down to the belly again. And imagine as you inhale this sphere of red light in the belly, in the dantian area. And imagine that begin to grow and start to glow as you breathe in. Exhale. And again, building energy, inhaling, breathing into that area. Exhale. Take 3 more just like that. Inhaling, allowing that sphere of energy to grow. And I want you to hold on to that energy. And as you exhale, see if you can draw the pelvic floor in. So from the perineum, drawing right up and inwards, engaging the belly. And again, inhaling and exhale. Good, let that energy grow as you maintain a gentle hold on the pelvic floor. Mula Bandha. Exhale. Good. This time take the block, pop it in between your thighs there. You're going to be walking your feet into probably about inner hip distance apart. And keeping Mula Bandha engaged, or the pelvic floor engaged, drawing upwards and inwards. Okay? A gentle engagement now, guys. I don't want you to crush the block or you know, I don't want you to hold the amount of pressure that would crush a walnut, because that's not good. So gentle holding there. And as you inhale, keep that holding and press the tailbone down into the floor. And then exhale, lift the tailbone up off the floor. Feel the sacrum area pressing down into the floor. Inhaling. Exhale. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Pressing the tailbone down as you exhale. Inhale, keep holding. And exhale. And take 3 more of those. Inhaling. And exhale. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. And last one. And exhale. Good. So now, as pelvic floor, Mula Bandha engagement. So we're going to be using that to really hold on to our energy and just draw ourselves, all our energy right in towards the midline so that we can really hold and support ourselves strongly. Okay, so from here, take an inhale and lift the entire pelvis up off the floor. Imagine that block is still in between your thighs and feel that Mula Bandha, that engagement of the pelvic floor again. And just bring your hands around to your buttock area and note if you are squeezing this area. See if you can release it softly. There, the lower third of your buttocks only engaged. Yeah, good. And then take the tailbone, move it down towards your heels. And then drive down into those heels. Good. And keeping that, exhale, gently drop the pelvis down. Inhale and lift it up. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift it up. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift it up. Don't squeeze when you lift. Good. Instead, engage the inner thighs. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Let's take just 1 more of those. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. And then we're going to hold it up. Inhale and lift and hold. Okay, so from here you're going to really drive down into the left heel and then lift the right leg up towards the sky. The knee can be nice and soft. Okay, and then exhale, gently drop the pelvis to hover above the floor. And then inhale and lift. Exhale and gently hover above the floor. Inhale and lift. Exhale and gently down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. Small movement. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. It's hard not to squeeze the left buttock, but try to keep as we were. Inhale and lift. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. Hold it here. Exhale just the leg to hover parallel to the floor. Inhale and lift. Exhale and drop. Exhale and lift. Nice and controlled. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. 5 more. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. Feel that burning. Exhale, gently bring the pelvis down to the floor. And you can hug both knees in towards the chest there. Good. That feels much better. Just hug it in. You can curl your head up towards your knees if that feels good in your body. And then exhale and release. Set the feet back down onto the floor. Take a breath into the dantian. Exhale. At the bottom of the exhale, find that pelvic floor engaging Mula Bandha once more. Okay? Then push down into the right heel. Lift the pelvis. Lift the left leg. Soft left knee. Exhale and down. Hover it above the floor. Don't drop it all the way down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale down. Inhale and lift. Just take 4 more, please. Exhaling. Inhale and lift. Gently dropping it down. Inhale and lift. 2 more. Down. And lift. Last one. Down. And lift. Hold. Exhale. Hover the leg parallel to the floor. Inhale and lift. Drive down into that right heel. Exhale, hover. Inhale and lift. 6 more. Hover. And lift. Try and soften the skin on your face. Hover. And lift. 4 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And inhale. Exhale. Gently set the pelvis down onto the floor. Hug the knees in. Work your way into happy baby if that feels good in your body. Taking your knees wide. Grab a hold around the outside edge of your feet. And gently rock from side to side. Just feel that release. Exhale, hug the knees back in again, and you're just going to move, rock forward 2 or 3 times. Use that momentum to bring you up onto your knees, with crossing your ankles as you come up. Lift the head up towards the knees, rock it forward, rock it back, cross the ankles, and use the momentum to bring you all the way up onto all fours. Take your block, and you're going to put your block under your left knee to start and come onto all fours. Okay, I'm going to take it onto the second highest height so you can actually see what I'm doing there. It may not feel very steady there, in which case rotate it onto the first level where it feels much more stable. So take your hands shoulder distance apart, take your knees underneath your hips, with so you've got your knee on your left block. So you're hovering your right knee beside your left. You can take it a few inches away. And as you exhale, I want you to very slowly drop that right knee down towards the floor. Okay, and then inhale, lift back up to lie parallel with the left knee. Exhale, slowly down towards the floor. Inhale, gently bringing it back up again. So just working on some stabilizers there. Exhale, dropping it down towards the floor. Inhale, back up. And just notice how this very small movement feels in your body. Inhale, just gently bringing it back up. So don't have the 2 knees squeezing together. Leave a few inches gap. Exhale, and gently bringing the hips back up to even again. Okay? Exhale down just to hover above the floor. And then inhale, back up. Exhale. And then inhale. Exhale. And then inhale, take 3 more. Exhale. Inhale. So don't allow the left thigh to fall out to the left there. Knit it in towards the midline. And the last one. Okay, good. Set the 2 knees down, switch over. Give it a little release via child's pose. Sitting back towards your heels. And then on your next inhale, come back to all fours. Set yourself up for the second side. Okay, good. Hover the left knee beside the right, and on your exhale, gently bring it to hover above the ground. Inhale, very small movements, bringing it back up in line with the right knee. Making sure you're knitting the outer right thigh in toward the midline, so you're not sagging over to the right, okay? Inhale, draw it up. Exhale and release. Inhale, draw it up. Keep the hips even. Exhale and release. Inhale, draw it back up. Exhale and release. Good. So you're sucking the top of that thigh bone right up and exhaling and dropping the left knee down. Inhale, back up. Exhale and release. Slowly does it. Inhale and back up. Exhale and release. Inhale and up. Exhale and release. Just take 3 more, please. Exhale and up. Exhale and release. Inhale and lift. Exhale and release. Last one. Lifting it up. Exhale and release. Bring both knees onto the floor. Take them wide. Sit back on your heels. Just take a little stretch into that back body there. Take a breath. Exhale it out. And another one. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Come to all fours. Okay. And have your blocks handy. We will be using them again shortly. So taking the hands again, still shoulder distance apart, knees inner hip distance apart there, stacked underneath the hips. Take your right leg out behind you, and then just hover the leg parallel with the floor, with the toes and the knees pointing down towards the floor. Good. And then find that Mula Bandha again. Draw pelvic floor gently in. Feel the belly engage. Okay. Maybe spread across the toes. Very useful for balance. Now the option for bird dog is to extend the opposite arm, the left arm forward. If you're very wobbly, leave the arm out. Okay. Turn the palm of the hand in here. On your inhale, bring the leg and the arm out to the side. On the exhale, bring everything back into the midline again. Inhale, out. Exhale and in. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale and back in. Out to the side. And back into center. Out to the side. Back into center. 3 more. Out to the side, keep the belly toned. Exhale into center. And just notice how much easier it is when you have the pelvic floor engaged, when you have the belly engaged. Back to center. Inhale, out to the side. Exhale, back to center. Take the left hand to the floor and bend the right knee so the sole of the right foot is pointing up towards the sky and the foot is flexed. Then lift that right knee up. Exhale and down. Lift it up. Exhale and down. Keep knitting the outer left thigh in toward the midline there. And down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Inhale and lift. Exhale and down. Let's take 4 more. Lift and down. Lift and down. 2 more. Lift. Are you feeling that? And down. Last one. Lift and down. Hover. Roll the toes with the left foot under. Option is to take the 2 knees to the floor and come back into child's pose if you need a break. Otherwise, we're coming into 3-legged dog. If that feels too much, put the 2 knees down and make your way into downward facing dog. So inhale, roll toes, lift the knees up and back. Three-legged dog. Press down into those hands. Juice up that back leg. I know you're feeling that. Opening up the back of the left side. Exhale then and bend the right knee. Stack the hips. Bring the right heel behind the left buttock. Stretch into the hip flexors. Good. Lift up into that left armpit. You got this. Draw the shoulder blades onto the back of the heart. Good. Nice and strong. Inhale. Straighten out that right leg. Exhale. Set the right foot downward facing dog. Bring the two knees to the floor. Ready to set up for the second side. Okay. So take a breath. Inhale. Out through an open mouth. Extend the left leg out behind this time and hover it up parallel to the floor. Okay, so if you feel like you want to challenge yourself today, take the right arm out and turn the palm of the hand in. Tone the pelvic floor, tone the belly, and then inhale out to the side. Exhale back in. Inhale out to the side. Exhale back in. If you want to go a little harder, you can always make it your way through into plank and do the same exercise via plank. I don't feel like doing that today. Inhale, bring it out to the side. Exhale, back to center. Out to the side. Back to center. 4 more. Out and in. Keep the leg lifting. Nice and juicy. Back to center. 2 more, please. Back to center. Last one. Don't worry, there's going to be a child's pose at the end of this. Bring the right hand to the floor. Options are child's pose, downward facing, or three-legged dog. Roll the toes. Oh, sorry, we're not quite there. Bend the left knee. Sole of the left foot up towards the sky. Inhale, lift. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. I'm ahead of myself. Exhale and drop gently. Inhale and lift. Exhale and drop. Inhale and lift. Exhale and drop. Keep knitting the outer right thigh in towards the midline. Nice and strong. You've got this. There's only 3 more. And down. 2 more. And down. And last one. And down. Hover. Toes under. Roll it back. Three-legged dog. Good. If you came to downward facing dog, just lift the left leg into three-legged dog. Exhale, then bend the right left knee. Stack the hips, bring the left heel behind the right buttock. Good. Keep lifting up into the right armpit. Good. Square off the chest to the floor. Alright, spread across the toes. Doesn't that feel so good? Yeah? Inhale, straighten the leg. Woo, exhale, set the 2 feet down. Drop to the knees, take the knees wide, the heels closer in. Child's pose, balasana, head towards the floor. Lifting the elbows, just enjoying that stretch into the glutes. And get your breath back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. And inhale. And exhale. Okay, let's come back up onto all fours. So for this one, you may or may not need 2 blocks, so have them there, have them handy. I'm going to bring them onto the high level there, just to demonstrate how we're going to do it. And then we're just going to come back to all fours with the hands shoulder distance apart and the knees hip distance apart. I just want you to lift and hover that right leg parallel to the floor again. And then as you exhale, bring the right knee in towards the nose, rounding the back as you do so. So you're sucking the navel up in towards the spine, and you're bringing the nose down towards the knee. Okay? Good. Keep that there, hold, and then inhale and extend the leg away. Exhale, bring it back in, squeeze, cat pose, and inhale to extend. Exhale and round it in. And then inhale and extend. Okay, let's take 2 more of those. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale and round in. and inhale and extend.
Okay, so this time you're going to take your right knee forward, but bring the right foot to the outside edge of the right hand, okay? And this is where the blocks can come in handy. You don't have to use them, but they're quite useful. What you're going to do is roll the toes of the back foot under in slow-mo, press forward, bring the weight forward, cross your ankles, cross the left ankle behind the right, look forward, lift the chest forward. So you're using the lift there to bring you up, okay? And then you're going to simply step back to where you came from. Bring the right leg out behind you. So you can do that again. Step to the outside of the feet, hands to the blocks, cross your ankles. You can release the blocks there and come up a little bit higher if that feels good, or just hold on to them if that was enough. Okay? So you have a few options there, and then you don't actually have to use the blocks at all. Coming back up. Good. Back down. Extend the leg out behind. Step it forward, come forward, release the blocks, step it back. Nice and easy. So you have to be quite controlled. Good. Use that right buttock to juice everything up and bring you upright. So let's try it without the blocks. For those of you who want an extra challenge, and it gets it all a little bit more hairy when you do that. Good, squeeze and back. Keep the heart lifting forward, that really helps. Use the arms. Last one. And bring it up. And come back down. Good, stay down in all fours. Sit back, just take a breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Inhale, bring yourself back to all fours. And I know you're feeling it, the heat beginning to build, and I know it's quite a challenge physically. So do take any breaks that you need. Second side. If you're using the blocks, just move them over a tad, and then extend the left leg. Exhale, round it in, take cat pose. Bring it right in, nose to knee. Inhale and extend, lift the heart. Exhale, round it in. Inhale and extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale and extend. Exhale and round it in. Okay, this time we're going to step it to the outside of the left foot. Hands to the blocks or no, whatever feels good for you. Feels good is maybe not the right choice of words. Okay, and then maybe try it without the blocks if you want a little bit more of a challenge. Squeeze in toward the midline, juice it up, good, and back. Step forward, lift up, and then back. Extend away, come forward, squeeze, and back. Come forward, squeeze, and back. Let's take 3 more. Whew, I have no idea if that's more or less than the first side. Feels like more. Squeeze and back. Good. Knees wide, heels toward each other. Relax it back. Child's pose. Take 3 breaths here. Exhale through an open mouth. Just release that. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale and exhale. Keep the blocks handy, or at least one of them, and come up to all fours again. From here we're going to press back into downward facing dog. So take the knees an inch or 2 behind the hips, roll the toes, press back. Good, soft knees. Press the heart down towards the floor. Soft knees. And then find that engagement in the pelvic floor, finding Mula Bandha, so drawing in and upwards. Drawing the belly into. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. Take an inhale and lift the right leg skyward, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, bend the right knee and bring it in towards the right elbow, okay? So we were doing something similar a moment ago. Bring it in. Then see if you can lift the right knee a little bit higher. Come onto the toes of the back foot and lift up. Yeah. Inhale, bring it back. Good. Exhale, bring it forward. Juice it up. Inhale, bring it back. Okay, let's take that 3 more times. Bring it forward. Juice it up. Bring it back. And bring it forward. Juice it up. Bring it back. Last one. Forward. Up. And back, just like an elevator. All right, so from here, just take your knees down, grab a block. And I'd like you to put the block about 1/3 of the way between your feet and your hands when you're in downward facing dog. Because you're going to use it to step over, okay? So, coming into downward facing. Find 3-legged, same side. Exhale, step over. Bring the right knee in towards the nose. Find your cat pose as you round the back, pushing the floor away. Lift onto the toes of the back foot and gently step the right foot forward. So the cheat here is the further back the block is, the easier the exercise, okay? Just to let you know. Okay, and then from here you're going to take it back and clear the block on the way back. 3-legged dog, okay? Knee into nose, step over the block. Right foot forward between the hands. Inhale, lift it up. Bring it back. And again, forward, step forward. Inhale and back. Inhale to the heart, round your back, step forward, lift and back. Okay, how was that? Bring the knees to the floor. Take the block away for the moment. Take your breath. We're going to move through sequence now. And it will feel quite warm. And that's good, right? So you're building a lot of tapas tonight. Take the knees behind the hips, roll the toes, press back, downward facing dog. Same leg, 3-legged dog, right leg lifts, inhale. Exhale, step it through to meet your hands, keep it nice and high. Good, rise up to crescent lunge or high lunge. Lift the heart, press out through the back heel. Then take the arms up towards the sky, arms are shoulder distance apart. Inhale. Exhale, drive down into that front heel. And as you drive down, feel the muscles hugging into the bones. Find that engagement up the leg, knit the outer right thigh in, bringing the right hip back. Then push again out through the back heel. So really strong legs here. Keep that and exhale, come forward into arrow pose. So just leaning forward at more of a diagonal. And then you're really going to keep knitting that outer right hip in there for that support. Good, take 2 more here. And again, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up, crescent lunge. Press out through that back heel again, strong legs. And then exhale, take your hands to the floor and step back. 3-legged dog, oh yeah. And we'll step it through again. Right knee to the nose, high lunge, bring it forward, rise up. Take your arms up. Good, engage the legs again. Inhale. Exhale, arrow pose, lean forward, tone the belly, find the Mula Bandha. Good. 2 more. In. Exhale. Inhale, bring it back up, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor, 3-legged dog, or just step into downward facing dog if you're getting tired. Inhale. Exhale, bend the knee, bring it into the nose. Step forward between the hands, rise up. Last time, crescent lunge, bring it up. Exhale, forward, arrow pose. Good, and I know you're feeling that now. We're going to step forward and find a standing balance in Warrior 3, Dekasana. So from here, make the back foot light, step it in. Good, keep knitting the outer right thigh in. Find lightness in that back foot, maybe lifting it off the floor, folding forward. Lift the chest. Dekasana. Good, 2. And 1. Take the back foot to the floor. Crescent lunge, well done. From here, take a vinyasa, hands to the floor. Step back to plank with the heart. Make your way to chaturanga or knees, hips, chest. Elbows in by your sides. Inhale, curl to cobra. And then exhale, knees, hips back, downward facing. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Drop to your knees if you need a breather. Told you it was a warm one. Good, but the good news is we're moving out of the right side. We're going to get into the left side now. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Okay, left leg lifts, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, knee to left elbow. Bring it up and then bring it back. Okay, exhale, knee to left elbow. Lift it up and bring it back, 3-legged dog. Exhale. Shift your weight forward as you come forward too, so that your shoulders are over the wrists. Let's take 2 more of those. Forward, lift, and back. Last one, forward, lift the knee, and bring it back. 2 feet onto the floor, drop to the knees. Grab a hold of your block again, and then set it down. The further back, the easier. Okay, bring yourself back to downward facing. Right, here we go. Take an inhale and lift the left leg. On your exhale, step it through to meet your hands. Lift your chest forward. Good, land lightly. Bring it back. Whew. And shoot it back up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, bring it forward. Shift your weight forward. Step lightly forward. Good, inhale, bring it back. Exhale, bring it forward. Step lightly. Exhale, bring it on back. Good. Set the 2 feet down on the floor. I think we know what we're doing at this point. So let's get rid of the block and make our way through our standing poses. Inhale. Exhale, roll the toes and lift the knees up and back, downward facing dog. Okay. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, bring the knee in towards the nose and step it, the left foot between the hands. Rise up to crescent lunge. Good, nice and strong. Before you raise your arms, engage your legs, drive down into that front heel. See the front knee is stacked over the second toe, and then knit that outer left thigh inwards. Take the outer left hip back and the outer right hip forward, then push out through that back heel, nice and strong. When you have that, lift your arms, shoulder distance apart. Take the tailbone down, find Mula Bandha, engage the pelvic floor. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, arrow pose, lean forward. Keep the belly toned. Good, drive down into that front heel. Exhale. Knit that outer left hip in. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Exhale. Inhale, crescent lunge, rise up. On your exhale, take your hands to the floor. Step back, 3-legged dog. On your exhale, knee to nose, bring it forward again. Yes, we're going to do it again, crescent lunge. Shouldn't be a problem now, you know exactly where you're going. Exhale, inhale. Exhale, lean Dekasana, or sorry, no, arrow pose. Inhale, exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale, inhale, bring it up. Crescent, exhale, bring it down, 3-legged dog, step it back, nice and easy. Exhale, there's nothing easy about this. Knee to nose, round your back, make yourself light, step lightly forward, crescent lunge, bring it up. Good, nice and strong legs. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, leaning forward, exhale, inhale, exhale. Keep knitting that outer left hip in, inhale, exhale, you ready for it? Dekasana, warrior 3, inhale, lean forward even more, make the back foot light, maybe lift it up. Keep the chest elevated as you lean forward. Spread across the toes of the back foot, find it. Inhale, Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, bend the front knee, step gently back, crescent lunge. Exhale, hands to the floor. Take a vinyasa, step back. Plank, lift the heart. Exhale, knees, hips, chest. Inhale, curl up to cobra. Exhale, toes, knees, hips, downward facing. Take 3 breaths here, please, or come into child's pose if you need a break. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one, inhale. Exhale. Let's do one last little number just to polish ourselves off. On your inhale, lift your right leg up. 3-legged dog. On your exhale, step it through. Crescent lunge, find it. Good, nice and strong in the legs. Rise up, inhale. Exhale. This time, inhale. On your exhale, bring your left knee to hover just above the floor. You can take your hands down to your hips if you're in any way wobbly. Inhale, rise up. Crescent lunge. Exhale, bring it down. You're not touching the floor, you're just hovering above. Exhale. Good. Sorry, exhale to go down. Inhale to come up. Let's take 3 more. Down and up. Down and up. Simply bending the back leg and up. Okay, this time we're going to step that left foot forward, coming into a standing, balancing pose by lifting the left knee. Take your hands around the front of the shin. Flex the left foot. Inhale, hold. Find the drishti. Keep the chest elevated. Good. 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, we're stepping it back to 3-legged dog or downward facing dog. The option is yours. Via high lunge, so step it back. Back foot back. Hands to the floor. Sweep that right foot up. 3-legged dog. How's that? Exhale. Good. Inhale. Exhale. 2 feet to the floor. Okay, so let's just take a breather for those of us who are feeling it. I know I am. Knees to apart, heels towards each other, head to the floor. Take 3 breaths here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Okay. This time, we're going to come up and we're going to do the second side, downward facing dog. All right. Inhale, your left leg lifts, 3-legged. Exhale, step it through to meet your hands. High lunge or crescent lunge. Come on. Let's do it. Rise up. Good. Hands to the hips if you're wobbly. Exhale, hover the back knee. Inhale and lift. Exhale, hover. Inhale and lift. Press out through the back heel. Hover and lift. Hover. You got this. And lift. 3 more. Hover. Lift. Hover. And lift. Hover it down. Lift it up. You ready to step forward? Make your step back foot light. Bring your front knee up. Hold around the front of the shin. Flex the right foot. Lift the chest. Strong standing leg. Root down into that left heel. Lift the heart. Good. Wow. Think about what drives you forward. Inhale. Exhale, let's step it back. Release the foot back as if you're heading to high lunge. Hands to the floor, then take it to 3-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale. Set the 2 feet down onto the floor. And we're going to make our way now into a folded pigeon. So your blocks are handy if you need them. Inhale and take your right knee behind the heel of the right hand. Take the right foot behind the heel of the left hand. Toe heel the left leg out behind. Anyone with funny, I don't want to say funny, I want to say any knee issues, hold up and I'll give you an alternative, okay? So you're in Pigeon. You may need a support under that bent leg. Pop it in there. Press the toes of the right foot into the floor and push the right heel away from you. Okay? Then you come into the fold. If you're quite high up in the front of the body here, you're going to need a little proppage, a couple of pillows in front of you to bring your head up a little bit higher too. So work it with your body. You're going to take a few moments here. Okay, so for those of you who have any knee issues, come onto your back again, please. And thread the needle. So cross the right ankle above the left knee. Lift the left foot up off the floor. And take a hold around the back of the left thigh. So you're just opening up into the buttock and the piriformis area again here. After all that hard work. Okay. So just allowing the breath to settle, and from here on in we are cooling things down, so give yourself permission to begin to relax a little. Perhaps check the jaw, see if you can relax it. So just steering your ship nice and gently from rough seas into calmer waters. Exhale, release, and change it over to the second side. If you're in folded pigeon, go ahead and press back into downward facing dog. And then take the left knee behind the heel of the left hand. Take the left foot behind the heel of the right hand and push the left heel away, pressing the toes into the floor, and walk your right leg out behind you, propping the bent leg if you need it. Bring your awareness back into your belly once more. Inhaling and finding that beautiful red sphere burning brightly in your belly, deep in your dantian. And this time, taking an inhale. As you exhale, allow that energy in that place to spread throughout the entire body, bringing energy, bringing healing to wherever it needs it most. And just allow yourself to stew in that gorgeous energy for a few moments. Inhale, gently bring it back out. Walk your hands back in toward you and come into a seated position. I like to use a folded blanket underneath me when I'm in a seat. Okay, I'm going to come sideways on so you can see where I'm at. And then I just use that underneath my sit bones. That's it. So I can just sit down. And then we're just going to do seated thread the needle. We won't spend too long here because some of you have already done it. Cross the right ankle above the left knee and walk the left foot in as much or as little as works for your body. Okay. And you're folding forward towards the right shin. Keep the heart lifted so you're not collapsing. In breath. Exhale, just take the left heel underneath you and let the right foot drop down towards the floor. Okay, Matsyendrasana, Lord of the Fishes pose. It's nice when we're going to get the stretch down here. So you're going to lift the heart and twist towards the right. You bring the left elbow onto the outside edge of that right leg. If that's too much, just hook your elbow around in front there. And then twist around towards the back. Keep the heart elevated so the spine is nice and long and you're twisting along the axis of the spine, okay? So reach out through the upper palate. And then find softness in that pose. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, release that twist. Okay, let's take thread the needle on the left side. So left ankle above the right knee. Work it whatever way fits your body today. I'm moving my chest towards the shin. You can really feel the left buttock area beginning to release into the glute med in particular and the piriformis. Glute med is doing a lot of work today when you're knitting in that outer right or left hip, drawing in towards the midline and then driving down into those heels. Let's take Lord of the Fishes on the opposite side. So bring the right heel underneath you. Let the left foot land on the floor, sit up tall. Okay? Push your blanket in underneath you for a bit more support. Either hook the elbow or take the arm on the inside of the thigh. Lift the heart and turn towards the left. Inhale. Exhale and soften. Inhale. Exhale, release. Okay, good. Let's come on to our backs. You can lie down there and hug the knees in towards the chest. Take a grip around the outer edge of the feet and just enjoy a little happy babiness. Rocking from side to side. So just massaging that beautiful back body that really carries you through and supports you at your time of need. Allowing perhaps a gentle smile begin to shine out of your face. And then from here, just taking the feet to the floor, just let your two knees come in together and just twist over to the right. Let the two knees fold over to the right, arms up and overhead. Maybe turn to look over towards the left.
Inhale, knees up to center. Exhale, let them just fall over to the left. As your hips come over towards the right, gaze over towards the right there. Big breath into the left of the side of the body. Inhale, bring it back up to center, and then you can just extend the legs out. If you want to pop something behind the backs of the knees as a little support there into Shavasana. Let the arms rest down by your sides and turn the palms of the hands up. Gather your shoulder blades onto your back. Just hugging in so that your heart can be supported. And perhaps closing your eyes if that feels right for you. And for the last few moments of your practice, see if you can allow yourself to rest in the awareness that you have the support that you need. You have everything that you need. And it's just a case of dialing in and finding it again. So just allow your bones to be heavy. Let the front of your body soften, intensely soften, and be held. And take rest. Okay, so for those of you who'd like to stay a little longer in Shavasana, feel welcome to do that. Otherwise, begin by moving fingers and toes. And then bend your knees and roll to your right side and take a breath or two there before you move any further. And when you're ready, just gently bring yourself up to a comfortable seat. And gather your hands together at the heart space, bowing the head down towards that place. And with a long exhalation through an open mouth, can you release that practice, please? Inhaling. Good. When you're ready, lifting your gaze. We say namaste. Thanks for practicing. I'll see you soon, yogis.